Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are subscribing, welcome if you're new here. So if you're someone who is getting ganged up by other women, other people, when you haven't done anything, don't be discouraged. You probably have something that triggers those people. You're probably full of light and love, and people can't wrap their head around it, how you're so kind and wonderful, and your heart is so pure. They can't be that. So you being that triggers them because they wish they could, but they can't. So don't dim your light so you be accepted by anybody. I feel like that's where we fall or we fail to fulfill God's will, because we try to please human beings instead of God. Everybody's not supposed to love you. If everyone loves you, you are not doing the right thing. And even if especially if you're doing the right thing, people are not going to like you. Take the life of Jesus Christ. What was that guy's crime? I know I'm not making it religious, but if you read the book of Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John, those gospel talked about Jesus Christ enough for us to at least find something wrong with him. But that guy had nothing, and he still had the most enemies. This guy had enemies to the extent that they asked him to be crucified. They asked for him to be crucified for doing nothing, for just saying the truth. So people might be hating you because you are truthful, because you have your opinion, and it's right. You are supposed to have an opinion. You're supposed to think and feel the way you do. But since it's coming from you, like, you're so honest, you're so blunt, you're so direct. Not everyone can handle all that energy. People would rather you please them and lie so you be liked. People want to buy your pride, but they can't, okay? Some people lie so much that lying is their personality. Some people conform to the group they are in so they'll be accepted, so they can't speak up, they can't be opinionated because they don't want to stand alone. Standing alone, they know how they target other people who stand alone, so they don't want to stand alone, so they'll be a target. They don't like to be targeted, but they will attack people, and they hide behind a group of people to attack you. So if you're going through jealous friends, jealous co-workers, jealous family members, it's really normal. That means you're very resilient, you have so much mental strength, and you're someone who doesn't fall. Even if you fall, you rise, because standing alone is not easy. If you see someone standing alone, not having a lot of friends, being very honest and truthful and blunt, you guys should give them so much respect, because it requires you to accept that you're going to be hated, you're going to be talked about, you're going to be crucified even. It's not easy for you to face a lot of people, like everybody's going this side and then you choose to go the other side alone. But those people are the path makers. They are the people that are like the blueprint. They are the blueprints in our lives. We need them. But humans don't want that. We are the only race or the only species who just destroy ourselves. You know, we will gossip about each other. We will try and kill each other just because we are not from the same color or the same womb or something. It doesn't make sense. And it's not even just about friends. There are siblings who are jealous of each other. And it could be sometimes the parents also do it. They put one child over the other. I'm not going to go into all of that because some of these parents are sick in the head. But someone who grew up with their sibling and will be jealous with their sibling because they were successful and they aren't successful. Why are you blaming your sibling for being more successful than you or being prettier than you? That is God's making. And maybe their soul is beautiful, so it shows up in physical. It shows up physical. I've been through that point where people, you enter into a room and you ruffle lots of feathers and you blame yourself for it. You standing alone is going to put you in leadership positions somewhere along the line that you'll be thankful you went through that. So if you're going through an adversity, if you're going through a period in your life where you feel like you are isolated, you feel like the black sheep, you feel alone, you feel like people are trying to beat you down, it's because there is something in you. People don't just attack an empty thing. If it's empty, they don't care. They'll put it away. It will be in the if you had nothing in you, people wouldn't care to attack you. They will leave you right. They will pass you by. They don't care. It's only when they look at you and they see how bright your light is. They gotta have that, you know? They have to have some of that. People hate you because what God puts inside of you, they don't have half of that. It's a very common thing. It happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. One time I went to get groceries at an African shop with a friend of mine. Tell me why, when we got there, the woman asked where we are from in Africa. You know, there are a lot of tribes in Africa. So I told him, I am from the capital. My friend is from another region. So I told her, oh, I'm from the capital. And she's like, great, great, you know. And she asked my friend, and my friend happened to be from the same hometown. So they clicked. Obviously, I didn't care. Of course, if I'm from the same place as someone, we would click. So they started asking each other, do you know this person? Do you know that person? So they had their chit-chat. We bought whatever we had to buy. My thing costed 41 euros. And my friend's stuffs costed more, like 100 euros or something, 100 and something euros. And the woman said she doesn't accept card. And card was the only thing we both had. So we're like, oh, they will go to the bank. And her husband suggested he takes us to the bank. We're like, that's great. We don't have to walk long distance. I came back. This woman had added 8 euro. Now my stuffs were 49 euro. I was so confused. So confused. This woman, when she set her eyes on me, she didn't like me. I don't know why. She looked at me like, you know, oh, you think you're all that. You know that kind of look when you walk in confident and people are just irritated by your confidence. Like, who are you? Like, you think you're all that. Okay. You know, she had that face. And I'm used to it. So I smiled. I was very nice to her. And I came back and she's like, I was like, I wanted to pay for my stuff. And I had 50 euros in my hand. And she's like, oh, your stuff is 49.50. And I was like, no, it's 41.50. She was getting into an argument with me. And not knowing, she had slipped the paper. So I could only see the parts below. And the part where her husband wrote the 41.50 was at the top. So she had slipped it under the counter. And I don't know, I was very angry because she's an adult. I don't want to go back and forth with her. So I stretched my neck and pushed my hand, like pushed the paper a little bit like away from the counter. And then on top was 41.50. And I was like, yeah, this is what your husband wrote, 41.50. That was what I'm supposed to pay for. She kept quiet, took the money and gave me a balance of 8.50. Why would you do that? The fact that I'm confident doesn't mean rob me. This is someone who wants to rob me of my confidence, make me look crazy and look like I'm arguing over some change. Just so people would think I am crazy and look like the bad person. Meanwhile, you are the one trying to steal from me. Literally, I interpret in my mind, I was like, you want some of this confidence. Instead of you to study someone who is confident and be happy for them, so you know they get close to you, you know how to be confident and you know how to be authentic wherever you are, you don't care who likes you or not. You want to rob them, and then you rob them while showing them that you don't like them. Why would you dislike someone so much that you try to steal from them? If I don't like someone, I don't like anything about you. I don't even want to steal. Even if you give me something of yours for free, I would tell you no thanks because I don't like you. Why would I like something? Why would I even like your money? Why would I? It's change. You know, why would you try to steal in broad daylight in my face? That was very terrifying. I was like, what? She's trying to steal? So my friend came out because my friend entered into the bathroom as soon as we walked in the shop. She's like, she wanted to pee. So the woman was directed her. She came out, me and the woman were so silent, like nobody was talking. I looked pissed. she could see, and when we walked out, she's like, "Why have your mood changed? You look so angry." And I was like, "Do you know what happened inside the shop when you were in the bathroom?" And I explained to her, and she was like, "Whoa, I'm never buying from here." I'm like, "No, you can buy. I am not buying from here anymore. I am not buying from here anymore." Because that was very terrifying. That's how these people are. These type of people, it's good I noticed her early, so I'm not even going to go to a shop and buy stuff from her. No, I'm not going to do that. Because if she finds two or more people who feel the same about me, or if she's able to convince some more people, oh, this girl thinks she's older, she's from the capital. So, in my country, from the capital, you are looked at rich, or like they have in their mind some fantasy that you are something that you're not. Even like, they don't see you to be humble, they see you to be like, oh, you'll be like arrogant. Meanwhile, that's not how the person is. So she's trying to, I don't know, it's just crazy. I've made up my mind to go there. That's what that matters. But if this person is to find two or more people who feel the same about me, guess what? They're going to gang up. They're going to gang up because they can't have what you have. So they have to ruin what you have. They have to ruin your confidence. They're going to attack that. They are going to find ways, plot and plan to just ruin your life. You guys should be careful out there. Could be the shop you buy from, it could be your school, it could be your work, it could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. And for women who find hate, or who get hate wherever they are, I know how it feels. It's so fucking crazy. It's so tiring. It's so tiring that your energy can just attract people who are just insecure. They don't know who they are, so they are surprised you show up the way you are. When I was young, someone had told me this, I wouldn't have believed them that people were jealous. I never thought people felt that way, because I don't feel that way about people. If I see someone, whether online, in person, and they're so confident, I love them. Look, I love them. And I'm like, yeah. I remember when I was young, when I see women in church, like teachers who were those girls, like they were the it girls, I was like, when I grow up, I'm going to be that kind of a person. My child self used to compliment those kind of ladies. I'd be like, I'll run to them and be like, "Auntie, you're so pretty." Like, I was that little girl who would tell you, "Auntie, you're so pretty." And in my mind, I'm like, when I grow up, I want to be like that auntie that I complimented. I was very genuine as a kid, and I've grown up with that same energy. If I see a girl who walks into the room and she looks stunning, best believe I'll compliment her, unless I'm so far away from her. But I'm not going to look at her like, because deep down I know that's who I want to be. So me seeing that in my circle, like around me, I see that, oh, that's a blessing, because God is still concerned to show me it's not out of my reach, it's within my range. So I wonder how some people would take it the wrong way. If someone is being themselves and being comfortable in their own skin, people take it as an insult to their own self. Like, be secured, mom. Be secured, sir. Me being authentic and secured in my body doesn't make you less of who you are. It should inspire you. It should make you feel like you can do better. Because if someone like that is to come to your shop, or if someone like that is to come into your radar, into your environment, that means you're capable of being that. How about you thank God for showing you something beautiful today, or showing someone who is confident enough that you can look up to. You can try and be friends with them because they are right in your face. How about you try and be nice to them so you can be friends with them? Who knows? And those people, that person might be humble. You are here thinking, oh, they might be arrogant. It's different. Arrogance is different from confidence. Confidence is silent, okay? But it's in the energy. Arrogance is in the words. Arrogant people boast. They are boastful. They talk about everything that they have and things they can't do even before they do it. That is arrogance, okay? That is them oversharing their confidence and trying to make their confidence look so like that's their only personality. Someone can be confident and very sweet, very nice, very friendly, very open, very sharing, very caring, very giving. And that doesn't make them feel like they are lacking anything. Me showing love doesn't take anything from me. It doesn't show, like, it won't take any part of me from me. Me giving you something or being nice to giving you a compliment doesn't make me feel insecure. It actually makes me feel comfortable that I can have you in my face, be more nicer than you, maybe you look more prettier than me, and still tell you, hey, you are the shit. Even though I'm there, I'm not supposed to be like, oh, a beautiful girl just walking in the room, I hate her. What did she do to me? Like, what did that girl do to me? She did nothing. She's just existing. Let people be themselves. Let people exist for who they are. And thank God that you have someone like that in your environment, in that room as you are in. Because that's the next, you could be the next beautiful person who walk in a different room and people look at you like, whoa. It's the energy. It's the energy, baby. You being jealous wouldn't give you that energy. It would take you far away from you. If you repel something, well, you won't be it. You want to be it so bad, but since you're not putting the effort to be it, and you have limiting belief about people who are like that, but deep down you still want to be it, so you can't be it. It irritates you when people are it. Well, stop hating. Stop ganging up with other women to hate innocent people. If you're a pretty girl, if you're a confident girl, whatever that you are that makes you unique, please don't stop being yourself. And if people gang up on you, be happy. Don't retaliate. I mean, don't give them pay them dust. Dust, okay? Dust. Don't try to talk to them. Don't try to be their friend. Walk on their necks. I don't care. At this point, there is no need for you to be nice to them. I always talk about people who hate you and you trying to be nice to them. It always backfires. Keep your distance. Honestly, keep your distance until they get tired and they leave you alone. Don't try to prove to them you're a good person. No, they know you're a good person. That's why they feel the way they feel. They know. You think they don't know? They know you're confident, you're beautiful, and you're kind. That is insane. Like, they see nothing wrong with you. That's why they hate you. They're expecting you to be confident, beautiful, and maybe messy, so that they can hit that point to ruin you. But then you're not messy. You're so genuine. You're so generous. So it's like you are everything. How? It pisses them off. That's why you need to be consistent and stay on your vibration. In fact, keep on leveling up on your vibration. So they are like out of sight. You can't even hear them. You can't see them. Like Beyonce say, always stay. She said, you that be when they talk about you're that be when they have all this conversation or something like that. Yeah, I think she said information in her music formation. You that bitch when you cause. Oh yeah, you that be when you cause all this conversation. Always stay gracious. Best revenge is your paper. Stay gracious. Keep on leveling up. Keep on living your best life. Close your ears. Ignore them and live your best life. Honestly, you can confront them. It's not really important, unless they're really ruining your name and lying about you, and you have a way to punish them by confronting them in front of everyone or reporting them to an authority. If not, just let them talk. If it's an internet thing and people are giving you bad comments, ignore them. Ignore them. You only reply to things which matters, and you ignore the rest. Like, who cares? Are they going to come and knock on your door and tell you to reply? No. Everybody get hate somewhere, especially if you're doing the right thing, and people can't fathom the fact that you are so like genuine in your energy. They in their mind they think you're perfect. They think you're perfect. Why should you be perfect? That is their problem. So let it be their problem and not your problem. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm actually going to wash my face, so it mixed up washing and watching. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to wash off this makeup. I've had a great day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good nighty. Bye.